Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Psycho, and I've got another Better Call Saul video for you all today. And this one is actually going to be about the latest episode titled Nailed. Now, before I continue on with this topic, I just want to say this is my favorite episode of all time when it comes to Better Call Saul, the television series. And I know there are some other fantastic episodes as well, but this is just something that really caught me and just encapsulated everything I loved about the show. From the stories of Mike all the way to the characters of Kim Wexler and Jimmy McGill, every single bit of watching that episode was worthwhile. I enjoy seeing all of the drama with Jimmy McGill and everything going on with Mike. Mike and Jimmy are some of my favorite characters in the Breaking Bad universe, so it's definitely awesome to see their storylines continuing and also getting excited about possibly seeing more Breaking Bad characters in the future of the show. Now finally moving back on over to the topic, this video is going to be about, did Chuck die when he fell over and hit his head on the table? Now of course this is just going to be some of my opinions on the show and what might possibly happen, and I could absolutely be wrong. I'm definitely open to that idea, but I know some people that enjoy the show, they want to hear my thoughts and opinions on it, so I figured I would give it to you all. Personally, I think that Chuck could possibly be in a vegetative state. As we saw in the previews, Jimmy goes to the hospital. Personally, I think that this preview was possibly meant to deceive us in a way to where we think that Jimmy finally went and called someone and revealed that he was at the scene, but I actually don't believe so. I think that maybe someone else might have called it in, and that they're wanting us to think that Jimmy called it in. However, I could definitely be wrong as well. Having Chuck's brother being in a coma or a vegetative state where he's basically on a machine for breathing, and if he's unplugged from that machine he dies, it's one of those choices that Jimmy might have to make, and by making that choice, I feel like it is going to make a huge transition into Jimmy transforming and evolving into Saul Goodman. Now, of course, with Better Call Saul, it's not only about going through Jimmy's life story, through the moments of him being Saul Goodman, but it's also about the moments before, within, and after that. There has to be something that propels Jimmy McGill into becoming Saul Goodman and that sort of dirty lawyer. To me, this feels like Chuck dying would be the best way to do it. Maybe Jimmy possibly having to unplug his brother, possibly because he gives up hope on him, considering the fact that he could be on a breathing machine. So I feel like the closest person to Jimmy McGill dying is that plot moment that is going to transition Jimmy into the spiral of being Saul Goodman. As of right now, no other character that I could think about could transition Jimmy into that, except for possibly Kim Wexler, and that is something I've been thinking about for a while. Could it have been something with her that transitioned Saul Goodman into that dirty lawyer? Or is it in this case with Chuck dying, which then leads him to go down that path? Another interesting point to bring up about Chuck's death possibility is that Chuck dying could play a part in Jimmy McGill changing his lawyer name. What I mean by this is in the past episodes of last season, when Saul told Chuck that he was going to be a lawyer and do his own thing, Chuck found out that he was using McGill as his last name. And he wasn't very happy about it because he believes Jimmy is a dirty lawyer and he doesn't want that to stain his name as well. Now, if Chuck did die, this would be a sign of respect from Jimmy from finally changing that name to Saul Goodman, sort of as a way of honoring his brother and showing some regretfulness for the things that he has done. Now, if you do want to look on the other side, some people may say that it would do the exact opposite because he knows his brother was a great lawyer, and by using his dirty lawyer tactics, it was his fault that this resulted of his own brother, so it could point to the idea of reversing Jimmy as well. Either way with the given situation, I feel like something greatly impactful has to happen with Jimmy's life to transition him into becoming Saul Goodman. Whether it is a situation with Kim Wexler or Chuck, I feel like it is one of the two, but I definitely think that it could be Chuck as of right now because of everything that is going on, and Chuck would be that character that would have the greatest impact on Jimmy. Either way, that was a fantastic scene, and I just wanted to share my thoughts and predictions. As always, thanks for watching once again. Please make sure to subscribe if you are new here. I have planned Better Call Saul videos in the future, and to talk about different characters from the show and situations, so I definitely have more plans in the future for this show, in addition to Walking Dead content and my normal stuff as well. So thanks again for watching, guys. Peace out.